My name is Owen Leeper. I grew up in Colorado. I'm the youngest of three. I have an oldest brother, Jeremy, and then my sister, Janelle, is about 3 years older than me.
There weren't a lot of people in Ouray, and so we had to entertain ourselves. Running in mines and finding dynamite and blowing up trees. We would go up on Red Mountain Pass and we'd build jumps and we'd hug ourselves off of them. I don't know, I'm actually sort of surprised we survived our childhood.
The Leeper family it's a family of athletes. What ties them together is activity.
Jeremy, he was kind of the first one to start climbing and backcountry skiing, and whether I wanted to go or not, he'd always drag me along, and I hated it at the time, but that's what got me going to this path of loving to play in the mountains. First time I skied here, went to the top of the tram and was able to ski like 4,000 vert all the way back down on a powder day. And I think that's what changed me. When I was living in Colorado, I'd go jump off 25, 35-foot cliffs, and then you watch all the videos of Jackson Hole and you see people going just huge. And I had always wanted to do that. Jackson pushed my skills to where I always wanted them to be in Colorado, and I wish I had moved here sooner.
Owen always had to keep up with Jeremy and I whenever we went out, and made him fast. He's so talented. He's such a good skier. I mean, it's like watching somebody play music. I mean, it's an art form to watch him ski.
My mom definitely worries about us. We decided to not necessarily tell her everything we do, but now she got on Instagram.
My mom, my poor mom.
At times, I'm sure she wishes our passion was either golf or maybe fly fishing instead, but she's still super supportive of us.
Growing up, Owen and I, we were kind of close, but not really. And it's really neat now as we're older and we're coming back together and our passions are crossing, and then we can go out into the mountains together and do these really big objectives.
My sister is on the U.S. ski mountaineering team. She goes out and trains all the time uphill while I'm riding lifts at the resort and skiing downhill. So it's great that I can go out, ski in the backcountry with her and her husband, Mark.
This is so fun. I love climbing. I think it's a gift to have a partner in the mountains that's also someone you trust, someone you know really well, and who's your sibling, and I'm grateful for that.
We made it to Summit Ridge! Woo! Owen, this is what he thinks about. It's skiing big lines and then skiing in general.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
And that passion is very respectable.
With the things he hucks off and how big he goes, you might consider him reckless, but all the time I've spent with him in the mountains, he's super, super calculated.
Everyone always asks me, why do you do it? Or is it worth it? What if you fall? What if you break a leg or or you can't ski anymore. And I always look at them and ask them, are you trying to survive life or are you trying to live it? Being in the backcountry is where I'm the happiest. It's whether climbing a peak or just skiing powder at the resort. That feeling is something that you can't get away from, and it's something I'm gonna keep pursuing for my whole life.